Divine High Priestess activated. What's going on? Come on in. Let's talk, y'all. Let's just get right into it, okay? So, High Priestess, you are on your journey. You are moving forward, okay? You are grounded. You're unapologetic. You are moving when everybody else is standing still. You are focused when everybody else is being distracted by distractions, right? So, I heard they laughed. They tried to mock you. They tried to destroy you, and you stayed focused. Now they want to copy you. They want to know, what is your recipe? What are you doing? How are you doing it? How did you get out of all of that turmoil? Well, here's the fact of the matter. It was never your turmoil to get out of, High Priestess. It was energies that belonged to other people. And when you decided to return their baggage to them, here lies a big issue, a big problem for people who seem to always be in this problematic energy. You got some people that are focused on, solutions. You got some people that are focused on problems. That is really what decides how your life is going to go. So we're going to tap into this energy, okay? High Priestess. Let's just see what is coming in, what is going on. I feel like I want to use these other cards. Maybe I will do that here soon. But I just want to check the temperature for the beautiful High Priestess that has been activated. What is the High Priestess activated? It's somebody that's answered the call. You could be a masculine. You could be a feminine. You've answered the call by way of what destiny is calling you to do, by way of your birthright. It is the path where there is peace, love, and prosperity. That is it, simply put, okay? Sometimes you got to go through, a few things to get there, but you get there nevertheless. And now that you're there, now that you know, now that you can see, things become a whole lot more clear as to seeing where it is that you're going, right? It's like foresight, having a vision, seeing where you're going, saying what you're saying within to yourself so that you manifest it in a way that it absolutely manifests on the external, right? That's what it is. High Priestess has been activated. So you answered the call. What's going on, Holy Spirit, divine angels, Archangel Michael? Tell me something good for the beautiful High Priestess. 3 of Cups. Okay, High Priestess. So you could be gathering with people. You could be getting together with people, having a really good time. 3 of Cups is like celebratory energy, okay? Talking to people, meeting new people. 3 of Cups could also be a collaboration of some sort, but definitely a celebration. Tell me something good for the Divine High Priestess activated universe. What is good? What is going on for the Divine High Priestess activated? Yeah, I can't make this up. The Lovers. Woo-wee. Goodness, goodness. Somebody could go from being like a casual friend to being like an intimate lover. This is somebody that is reflecting back to you, your High Priestess energy. So that's always nice. Okay, come on in, High Priestess. 3 of Cups, you could be manifesting love. Maybe you're wanting to invest in somebody. I can't make this up. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is like planting seeds and watching them grow, right? The Lovers also represents you loving something in life. Whatever this is that you're investing your time in, you love it. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. I can't make this up. So something about the fruits of your labor. 9 of Pentacles is about, getting what it is that you deserve after you've done a really good work, right? 3 of Cups, the Lovers. Hold on, y'all. My cat is running after this ball, and I don't want her. I felt like the camera was shaking. I don't want her to knock this thing over. Either way, you're moving forward. This is your current energy, the Chariot. The Chariot is about determination. So being determined to move towards your celebrations, being determined to grow what you love. Yeah, being determined to invest in what it is that you want. You've answered the call. The Wheel of Fortune has put us in alignment. This is beautiful energy. Clarify High Priestess activated. What is going on? Tell me something good. I can't make it up. King of Cups energy. So this is about emotional balance. A lot of you are coming out of hermit mode. A lot of you are open now to good friendships. A lot of you know more about yourself than you did. So you're doing the work. You're getting to know yourself. And so this is bringing in very genuine people. King of Cups in the upright. King of Cups is like self-love too. emotionally stable, you know, wanting what you want for yourself, for other people. It doesn't rob you of anything to want other people to be happy as you want that for yourself, right? That's the energy. High Priestess activated. I can't make it up. The moon. You got the moon's energy. Something about intuition. What's the moon, Holy Spirit? Page of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So you know that there's people that want you to fail, basically. They're sneaky, they're deceptive. But these are cowards, y'all. They're not really that important. I feel like you know that, because this is why your life is reflecting something very beautiful. You have to know that these people are not important. Otherwise, you couldn't be in the Seven of Pentacles or the Wheel of Fortune. You got the Page of Pentacles. It's breadcrumb energy. The moon energy and the Five of Swords. Somebody's trying to be sneaky and deceptive in your energy, but you're aware of it and you're not interested. So you're turning away from it. So you're turning away from it. The Sun's energy. You're going towards what makes you happy. Absolutely. So the Five of Swords could be competition. Okay, so this is the energy that I was picking up. It's like, you know, you could have had some people trying to mock you, trying to stop you. Now they want to copy you. And they're hiding the fact that they want to know how you're doing something. With the Page of Pentacles, this is like a breadcrumb. This is like somebody trying to get your attention. Okay? I feel like people want to know what you're doing. Yeah, I can't make this up. You're being guided to keep going. Eight of Cups. You're moving forward. Okay? Towards your dreams. Yeah, you're ignoring these people completely, totally. Yeah, the Three of Wands. I can't make this up. Forward movement. The Page of Cups. You could be getting some type of vision. Page of Cups is like dream state. You could be seeing something. You could see and or know who these people are. They're projecting. Moon and the Five of Swords. They want you to feel like some type of internal battle is going on. High Priestess, you've been too activated. You've been too activated. They laughed. Now they want to copy you. That's what I just heard. Yeah, you've been too activated. The Devil's in the reverse. You have no desire to connect with these people, their illusions, their projections. And so now you're just a reflection of what it is that they could be, what they want to be. And that reflecting back could be a little difficult for them with the Devil. I feel like they can't trip you up. They can't sneak attack you. Something like that. Yeah. You're not who you once were. You're better, actually. I can't make this up. Strength. Something about your strong heart. Something about your desires being strong. Divine High Priestess activated. Tell me something good. The Emperor energy. I cannot make this up. You see very clearly. Your third eye is wide open. You see the truth. You see what it is that you want. The Emperor energy. Something about your crown chakra. Divine masculine energy, standing in your power. Whoa, this is beautiful energy. I cannot make this up. Toil and labor. Eight of Pentacles. Staying focused on what you need to be focused on is really how you're staying in this radiant energy. You know, you can get up and you can decide to feed drama or feed your fears, or if you have any fears, for some of you, you're fearless. Or you can get up and feed your passions. It really is a decision. It really is about discipline. It really is about being committed. It really is about being determined to do it, right? Not fighting yourself in that, but giving yourself what it is that you know that you deserve. You got the Emperor to the Empress. There's a relationship here. So this is really, really nice. This also represents your masculine and feminine energy being in balance as well. Eight of Pentacles, this could be somebody that is a big part of your destiny, though. Whoever this lover is. Three of Cups, somebody starts out like a friend. You could meet this person in traveling. Some of you will be getting together with people over the holidays, now that the seasons are changing. You could meet somebody in some type of a gathering. Three of Cups, this could be networking. This could just be getting together. This could be answering to an invite. You know, I feel like you're just becoming more social. The Chariot, maybe, you know, you're taking a flight, you know. I jumped on a flight real quick, went to Vegas, came right back. It was nice, you know, it was really nice. Needless to say, the Empress here, the Empress, something like that. Yeah, something about you being spontaneous, something about you just getting out and doing it, something like that. The Lovers and the Three of Cups, because this Five of Swords, moon energy, Page of Pentacles, and the Devil in the reverse. You got a group of people that could have been attempting to sabotage you, or maybe they just didn't want you to succeed. You know, people have their reasons. They're hiding the fact that they feel like failures. They're hiding the fact that they feel Yeah, they failed. They failed to make you fail. And the fact that your life, because of your focus, is turning out exactly how you envisioned it, yeah, it's over. The Ten of Wands, you got a group of people that are hiding the fact that they're weighed down over your success. Ten of Wands, stressed out, the Devil in the reverse. Yeah. It's giving that kind of energy. Needless to say, what else is going on, Holy Spirit? Tell me something good for the beautiful Divine High Priestess. Activated. 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 I think I need a little bit of ginger, y'all. Nine of Cups. Yeah, wishes are being fulfilled. So Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups could represent, you know, cups of people offering good emotions to you. These are good offerings. There's something good in these Nine of Cups. This also represents your wishes being fulfilled. Hold on, y'all. Commercial break. I got to get a little ginger. You know, I got to confess. I'm addicted to ginger shots. Normally, I make these myself. I don't buy them, but I got this one today because I just needed it right away. I'm addicted to the ginger, y'all. If you know, then you know. Ginger, oh my God. And you mix it with the beet juice. Oh my goodness. Listen. High Priestess, you already know. Talk to your body well. Put good things in your body. Be nice to yourself. It's the only body that you get. So take care of it, okay? You are an eternal being, okay? I'm going to mix that in with my beet juice just so I can kind of, you know, stretch it out. Make it last a little bit longer. I just came from a hike. My morning hike, and I had to make it quick because my son had to get to school, and I take him with me too in the morning. But that's where I get my downloads, is when I go into nature. And before the seasons change, before it gets too cold outside, you know, we better enjoy this really nice weather. We are very, very fortunate to be here, be alive, be a part of the Divine Collective. So yeah, you got somebody, like, back to the reading, you got somebody like feeling really weighed down about your accomplishments, okay? Ignore them. Continue to ignore them. You know, these people don't add fuel to your fire. You know what I mean? They're not the reason that you're getting your life together. You're the reason that your life is together. You will continue to activate your gifts. Now, keep in mind, you do have some people that want to knock you off your routine. Your routine could be just you getting up, saying positive affirmations, getting up, making yourself something healthy in the morning. They want to throw off your routine because they really desperately want to be a part of your life, but they don't determine the narrative of your story. And this is something that they're hiding, whoever these people are, okay? I feel like a lot of them are in a loop and they're mad because you're not. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles is coming in. So you got the Ten of Pentacles, you got the Ace of Swords. You see the truth, you know the truth, you know where you're going. Write it down, see it, say it, keep it in your mind's eye. I feel like a lot of you are moving in silence, which is really, really good. Okay, sometimes you have to do that from time to time. Yeah, there's a Tower. So somebody was really like trying to stop you from moving forward. The Tower's in the reverse. Something's been exposed. I feel like you know that. I feel like you're tapped in. I feel like you know. I feel like you are not moved by this energy because the backfire was inevitable. The Ten of Wands with the Tower. So you could have had people that were trying to like weigh you down, kind of like burden you, so to speak. It backfired because you are in your Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and you are manifesting. The Magician, you are manifesting a new life. Yeah, I can't make this up. The Ace of Wands in the upright. So creative ideas. Okay. Whatever you're good at, cultivating your natural talents, your natural abilities, do more of that. Whatever it is, no matter what it is, just do more of it with whatever it is that you have and watch it grow. This is what the universe is saying. Ace of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, toil of labor, Ace of Swords. Yeah, you see the truth now. So if the Ace of Swords is here, you see the truth. Which means that somebody could have been trying to cast illusions over you with the Moon energy, Five of Swords, to try to keep you in some type of weird energy or paranoia. Ten of Wands, so that you're stressed out. But the Devil's in the reverse. You've exposed this. Yeah, you're not interested. Four of Wands. You absolutely have some type of gathering coming up. You could get invited to something, birthday party, a holiday party. For those of you that celebrate the holidays, you know, I'm not really into the holidays, but I like getting together with people. I like eating really good food. I like good conversation. You know, I don't mind going and having a little chat here and there. Yeah, we outside. In the winter too. We're outside in the winter. When everybody's going to be hibernating. Yeah, look, the Queen of Cups energy. King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. Ooh, this is bad business. Whoever these people are, somebody's in the Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. I absolutely feel like, High Priestess, you've had a lot of people that wanted to weigh you down, manifest off of you, and they can't manifest anymore. And they're hiding the fact that the cycle is over. Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. A lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. It's like it's weird because you got people hiding the fact that they're in the Five of Pentacles, that they're in the Nine of Swords, about something maybe that they tried to do to you or send towards you or whatever this is. Yeah, they're hiding the fact that they failed. They don't want you to know that they failed. Yeah. Yeah, these people are off the chain. Whoever they are, okay? Whatever this is, you know. Your path cannot be compromised. Any compromisation of your path at this point could very well throw off your destiny. And I honestly, the energy that I'm picking up, I don't see that we as the High Priestess are dedicated to sabotaging ourselves for any reason and or another. You got people hiding the fact that whatever they did, it backfired. But I feel like you already know that. You're the High Priestess. You're the Empress. You're the Emperor. You know it. And you see the way your life is going. Yeah, I can't make this up. You see it. King of Swords in the upright and the Hermit. A lot of solitude. A lot of going within. A lot of peace within. Peace be still. Staying focused. Realizing when something is not your energy, it's always going to be your best asset. You know, I always say if you get a weird little energy come up on you, you got to decide, is this my energy? And if it is, what is it here for? It's giving that kind of energy. Somebody's exhausted. I keep picking up an energy of exhaustion. Wherever these people are, they're exhausted. They're tired. I feel like they were trying to feed off of your energy. Two of Cups in the reverse could be like a love spell. You know, these are people that they feel like there's a benefit to being next to you. There is, because this beautiful energy rubs off on anybody that you are around. It's contagious. But the fact of the matter is, the Two of Cups in the reverse, you have somebody that is an opportunist, okay? They want to be close to you because you're in this Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Pentacles, the Lovers, you're being loved, you're being celebrated. So naturally, people like being around people that are happy. They like being around people that are winning. They want to know, what are you doing? What's the secret sauce? It really is a mindset, you know? But with the Nine of Swords, when you got a mind that's all over the place or it's feeding drama, there's really no way to prosper. These were a lot of projections being sent towards the High Priestess. But she is not willing to receive these frequencies. And so it just kind of reverses immediately with the Tower in the reverse, Nine of Swords and the Two of Cups in the reverse. Somebody was doing like love spells over you, High Priestess. Because you have a lover coming in. They could have been doing this in secret. Yeah. Two of Swords in the reverse. They've been exposed, okay? So there could have been this energy of wanting you to be confused about you, your life, and what's going on. And, oh my God, it's happening again. And all Nine of Swords, just weird energy. It's not. We know that. We see that. Two of Swords in the reverse. There's no confusion. The Devil in the reverse. We already know. Because with the Chariot energy, when you have the Chariot energy, you have made a solid decision on something. Something that is going to benefit you, your life, your destiny. With the Chariot and the upright, you have made a decision. In order to be in the Chariot and be determined and move forward in this energy, you have to make a solid decision and you have to hold yourself accountable. This is a very personal relationship with yourself. Nine of Pentacles. Solo dolo. Single and self-sufficient. The Chariot energy, moving forward. The Lovers, Three of Cups, yeah. You're radiating love, so naturally love is just coming to you. It seems like now that I've opened myself up a little bit more to being social, like I had a friend that was like, come to Vegas, come to Vegas. I've been saying no for like 3 years. I'm like, okay, let me go. Finally, you know, when you open yourself up to just people, and it wasn't that I didn't want to go. It's just life was lifing, you know, like my dad died, my granddad, my grandmother, like within a year. So it was like life was lifing. And I said, you know what? Let me go. But in that, I opened myself up to new experiences. I met a lot of good people on the way, a lot of good conversations, a lot of experiences. That's really what life is about. It's about how you remember living life, how you, if it's like, if you give life to life, life will give back to you. It's giving that kind of energy. King of Swords, you're very intelligent though. You're smart. The Hermit, you go within for your answers. Nine of Pentacles, single and self-sufficient. These people had anticipated, whoever they are, I'm not going to even really feed their energy that much. They needed you to need them. There's a fear that you're able to do anything. This is what they feared, was that you would wake up to your power and say, you know what, I could do anything. It's giving that kind of energy. Two of Swords in the reverse. The confusion has been shattered. The Tower in the reverse and the Two of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you're not going back to these empty cups, okay? But overall energy, what you got coming in? Abundance, stability, Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King of Swords to the Queen of Swords. All the kings and queens are in the upright. And you got people watching as you successfully move forward with the Knight of Swords. A lot of people wasting their time and their life watching you, hoping to get a piece of your energy. It's a waste of time. Yeah, I can't make this up. You got the Eight of Swords and you got death. Okay? Dark Night of the Soul, imprisonment. Again, these are people that I feel more comfortable with you being in the Dark Night of the Soul. Obviously. Because then that would kind of validate their weird ass energy. You know what I mean? But not really. You know what I mean? It's weird. Death and the Eight of Swords. Some of these people could be sick, y'all. If they did spell work over you, they bound to it. They're just buying time. Maybe that's why they're in the Nine of Swords. Yeah, Justice in the reverse. It's over. So now that your path has been cleared, okay? Current energy, what you're focused on, getting up, having a decent spiritual diet. That means what you take in mentally, physically, through all of your gateways, your eye gates, your ear gates, your mind's eye. What you take in is going to determine what it is that you do. You have your own energy being generated here. You don't have to steal from anybody else. These people are starving for energy. Isn't it nice to have your own energy and to be able to regenerate your own energy? Some of these people are so terrified because you keep calling your power back, but it's not that your power is ever left. They don't have your power. That too is an illusion. I'm calling my power back. Nah, you never lost your power. That was an illusion. Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. This is like somebody projecting out mental illness, poverty, Ten of Wands to make you feel stressed out, weighed down. The Tower's in the reverse. So that backfired. Somebody that gets to know themselves, somebody that's committed to having a relationship with themselves, going into some type of solitude with themselves, knowing thyself, is a very dangerous person to people that don't know who they are. To people that are dedicated to doing things that just don't add up. I mean, you're really like, they're really in dangerous company being focused on you because of the power that you're coming out with. Look at this power. The Magician, like, you can literally manifest something at will. You speak it, you say it, you want it. Your heart chakra's in alignment, okay? Not only that, you're happy. Life is good, okay? And they want a piece of it. So now, these people are watching you. They hated you. They hated to love you. Now they love to hate you. Now they need to know, well, what is it that you're doing? Because their lives are falling apart. And they cannot prosper off of your energy. This is the message. I love y'all so very much. Take what resonates here, okay? I will be back with more readings on this platform. I want to grow this platform. Y'all tell me what it is y'all want to talk about. The next reading is going to be about taking advice from somebody more screwed up than you. I did a reading on the other platform, Spiritual Court TV, about mental health and the spiritual community, and just how important it is, because we are so instrumental in this consciousness, like this evolution of consciousness. The spiritual community is like big. The real high priestess, like our position, I need y'all to know how important we are in this time. What a time to be alive. Absolutely instrumental to raising the vibration of the world. Oftentimes we get people that are in mental distress, or they're going through the dark night of the soul. If you're a reader, then you know. If you're doing anything spiritual, ministry, positive affirmations, whatever you are doing, you already know that oftentimes you will encounter very peculiar conscious or unconscious behavior. And so there's a fine line, I believe, in the sense that you can extend your love by way of example, which is really where I feel like we are, or simply choose to not engage. These are choices. You're not here to hold anybody else's static. You're just here to coexist, co-create with Source, and have a really good life and make the best of it as best you can. So the obligation of the high priestess has somewhat shifted, at least by way of perception, right? How we used to think it was supposed to be by way of overextending. No, it is not that anymore. One has to go within. One has to save themselves. One has to activate that high priestess God consciousness. So I'm going to do an extended reading reading from that one that I did in the memberships. I think I posted it in the memberships. Because I feel like there's more that I could say about that. There's more energy that I want to tap into. And I feel like it's something that is vital. We need to put it out into the ethers. We, meaning me, my higher self, and my spirit team, we need to put it out into the ethers with the hopes that you take it, mold it, shape the information, take what you need, leave the rest, and make it your own. This needs to become contagious. High frequency, high consciousness. What a time to really be alive, to be a part of this high vibrational consciousness. I'm really happy about that. So I love y'all. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If this resonated, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, peace be with you.